Yeah, I'm back at it. You know that Young Lean song? I think it's called Back at It. That's, that's such oh god, that's such a good fucking tape. So underrated. Like, people love Hennessy and Sailor Moon on that tape, but I mean, like the rest of it is so good too. Okay, speaking of tape, you know what? I'm not gonna get into semantics immediately. I just started. I can't immediately get into semantics. That's like 30 minutes into the video discussion. Hello. Um, Today and yesterday have been so warm outside. It's crazy. Like it's so humid. I look at the weather forecast and like today, like the high is like 82, and then tomorrow it's like 71. Like goddamn. Okay, whatever. Um, Turns out that yesterday, the what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, the coffee that I was drinking. Oh wait, this was the part of the levels that I kept dying at yesterday. Yesterday the coffee I was drinking while I was recording, turns out it was not decaf coffee, and I found out the hard way of after I drank it, it made me pee a lot. But I was okay. It was actually less of a pee reaction than I had like in past coffee experiences. I guess maybe I'm more used to it now. It still wasn't pleasant, but I was fine. Um, this morning I took a shower because I was like, my head was itchy. And I was like, okay, I guess I'll take a shower. So now I'm recording this after I've eaten. It's 12:52. I've eaten. I've eaten. I don't know. Today I still haven't gotten an email from my next job, and my cat is still sick. Oh wait, I forgot that I was supposed to do this. And my cat is still sick, but now it's like sickness to the point that it's been multiple days, so we're very concerned. So in about an hour, oh god, in about an hour and a half after I finish recording this, we're gonna take her to the vet and I don't know, get her fixed up and ready to go. I didn't realize how old she was. She's like, well, we don't know when she was born, but we think that she's like 8 or some years old. So she's getting fucking old. So yeah, hopefully everything's alright on that front. If not, then I don't know. I guess I'll have to cross that bridge if I get there. But hopefully that bridge is yet to be in the path. Hopefully we go down the right split or some. I mean, that's kind of relevant to this game, right? You go down split path in this game, if I remember. Do you think I'll actually be able to beat this damn stage this time around? Nope, I don't want it. I want this shit. Look at this. I can throw it. Oh, I can throw it and miss it up there. In my heart. Anyway, yesterday, well, yesterday the forecast said it was going to rain, and it did rain a little. Well, no. The forecast didn't say it was going to rain again, I think. And it rained like a tiny bit, but not really any. Today the forecast said it was going to rain, and then it didn't rain at all. I have like notifications on my phone, so it notifies me, and it's like participation starting at 8:45 a.m. And I said that, and I looked outside, and it was fucking gloomy and overcast, but there was no precip at all. Okay. Oh, I'm out of hearts though. Okay, hold on. I'm scratching my nose. If you just give me a second. Oh yeah, this shit. Okay. Oh no. Okay, what was my strat here? No. I waited for that. Then that fell. Okay, I'm remembering my strat. Basically, I just have to climb up this pillar. Okay, until I reach near the top, and then I can change into Alucard and fly the rest of the way, I believe, is my strategy. Anyway, I think yesterday I said that I wanted to go to the library, and then like after I recorded, I came to the conclusion I don't want to go to the library. But then eventually at like 4 p.m. I was like, you know what, I'll go to the library. So I went to the library, and it was chill as hell. I just sat in like at a chair. My library has like big windows right where the chairs are, so I just got to sit in the chair and look out the window and read the friendly orange glow on my phone. I got a lot of reading done for like an hour or so. But it was so nice, like the vibes, like looking outside the window, the leaves on the ground, like the overcast sky. I'm looking outside my window right now and it just looks so nice. I fucking love this month. God damn. Um, anyway, um, yeah, but one of the oh yeah, so this is when they change it up. So here you gotta not do that because if you do that, then you actually die and you gotta do it all again. Silly me, I should have prepared for that one. What was I saying? Oh yeah, yesterday. But the librarian, one of the librarians was like coming down the like aisle with her like cart of books, and like I don't know what she banged it on. Like I don't know if like she banged the cart on something or if she accidentally hit like the cart with her knee or something. But it made such a fucking loud ass like metallic bang, and it just like was so loud even with my headphones on. Um, and then she just like whispered sorry, and then like we both looked at each other, and I started laughing, and she started laughing. It was fucking hilarious. It always feels so good to like laugh with the random person that you've never talked to before. But there was like this family there, and like there was like 6 of them or something, and like 3 of them were like young, and they were being pretty loud. But like, okay, yeah, I gotta beware of that. Okay, well now I'm stuck here for the foreseeable future because I can't. All right, fuck you. Yeah, they were being loud, but I don't really care because they're children, and if they want to be loud in the library, it's God damn it, God fucking damn it. Okay, you know what? I need to look at a long play of this section. See what the strat is. Okay, so they literally just fly their way to the top, which I didn't even think would be possible because I thought you could. Well, I naively thought that you would only be able to fly up like what's on the screen, like it wouldn't have scrolled up as you were flying, but turns out I was wrong and you can just fucking fly up that shit. Which is good because now I have to deal with all of that. I did finally figure out what these like disintegrating and falling bricks remind me of. They remind me of Garfield. They remind me of Garfield on the Game Boy. Why do they remind me of Garfield on the Game Boy? Because on Garfield on the Game Boy, you play as Garfield, and the gameplay, it's a puzzle game. Sorry, it's not called just Garfield. It's called Garfield Labyrinth. Anyway, the gameplay is that you like disintegrate blocks, but you can only disintegrate them in a certain way, and you have to like collect treasure or something and then end the level. But what's so interesting about Garfield Labyrinth on the Game Boy is that here, sorry, not here, in Europe, it was Garfield Labyrinth. In the United States of America, they reskinned it and released it as the real Ghostbusters. And in Japan, they reskinned it again and released it as Mickey Mouse 4 Maho no Labyrinth. I'm not fucking joking. They released this Garfield in Europe, Ghostbusters in the United States, and Mickey Mouse as in fucking Japan. Look at this. Real Ghostbusters known in Europe as Garfield Labyrinth and in Japan as Mickey Mouse 4 Maho no Labyrinth. Oh, I just clicked on some random shit. What? Okay. The game is a direct lift of PP Hammer and his pneumatic weapon. An interesting. According to the developer of PP Hammer, the port is entirely unauthorized. I didn't know that. I didn't know it was just an unauthorized fucking ripoff of a game called PP Hammer. Oh, fuck, that's hilarious. That adds so much to it as well. What is the source on this? Oh, it's a Twitter? Oh, I gotta sign into my damn Twitter account. Hold on, I gotta see this tweet. Oh, the page doesn't exist? Is it archived? I gotta see this fucking tweet. I gotta see what the developer of PP Hammer has to say about Garfield Labyrinth. Well, what's saved is the tweet text that says, "There is no link at Bin Padden. These games are a complete ripoff. We never had any relationship or even a contact to Kimco." God, that's fucking hilarious. So it started off as Mickey Mouse, then they reskinned it to Garfield, then they reskinned it to Ghostbusters. Damn. They were just fucking doing shit back in the 90s. They were just fucking doing shit. Electronic Gaming Monthly gave The Real Ghoster a 6 out of 10. By the way, I beat this entire game. It's fucking bad. Like, it's fucking bad. Really bad. Like, genuinely one of the worst games I've ever played. PP Hammer might be fine. I don't know, but this port at least is not good. Maybe I should play PP Hammer. You know what? I'll keep it up on my computer so I don't forget. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, I was in the library, and oh yeah, that family was there, and they were being loud, but I didn't really care because they were children, and they were having fun, so I don't see why I would care. It's up to the parents if they want to police their. I mean, I don't know if they were like. If they were really loud, I might have just like left. I don't think I would have said anything. I would have just left, but like it was tolerable for sure. But then eventually, I gotta remember that's always the sub weapon I don't want. Eventually, like this like toddler that they had, this little girl, just came up to me sitting because the chair that I was in was kind of like a chair you would find in your living room, like kind of like a lounge chair, not like a recliner or anything, but you know, it was just kind of it wasn't like a wooden chair or something, you know. I guess it's just a normal chair, but anyway, I'm not like I'm a pretty small person, so there was like I wasn't taking up the whole chair, so she just kind of approached me and sat down in my chair, and I just looked at her. And I pointed at her family and said, "Go back to your family." And then she just stared at me, offended as hell, like I had just like said the most unbelievable shit to her ever. And I'm just like, "Go back to your family." And then she just walks off. And like her brother's like, "Don't fucking do that." What the hell are you doing? But toddlers are so fucking funny. Like, goes to sit on my seat and looks offended when I tell her to go back to her family. It was funny. But I actually heard the first ever British person I've ever heard in real life. I'm not kidding. That was one of the people there. Literally the first time I've ever heard a British person in real life, of course. I've been alive for like 2 decades and I've never heard a British person? No. I mean, I've seen, like, you know, where I live isn't the most diverse place, but I've seen... I don't think I've definitely seen, like, Indian people. I've seen, you know... I don't think I've really seen, like, Australian or, like... I mean, I've probably seen, like, a Pacific Islander. Never seen a British person. Well, I mean, maybe I've seen them before, but I've never at least... known that they were British until, you know, because I didn't hear them talk. But at least I heard this person talk, and they were hella British. I was like the most British person ever. They were so British they even said Peppa Pig in their sentence. I'm not kidding. Like literally, they were like, "Oh, you've got the Peppa Pig toy. I fucking love that one." Well, they were speaking to a child, so my quote isn't exactly verbatim what they said, but you know, it matches their energy at the very. Okay, let's try the strat of bat. Just bat all the way up. Yeah, provided you Oh, uh-oh, my controller. Hold on. Hold on. We're working on it. But anyway, as I arrived at the library, I got a notification on my phone. Uh-oh, what? I can't. Okay, so I can't reach that far up. I gotta. Oh my god. I gotta at least go up to like here or something. No, stop. What? Oh, god damn it. Okay. So yeah, there is a limit on how much you can fly. So you gotta be... It's definitely a precarious flight. Anyway, as I arrived on the library, I got an email that my new shoes arrived. My white New Balance. And when I got home, I tried them on, and they were fucking comfortable. I fucking love them. I'm really happy with it. I also got new socks in the mail. Yeah, yesterday was a good day for my mail. I also got a Toxic CD, or a CD by the artist Toxic. Great album. It's called Fairy Tales. It released like a month ago or so. Finally came in. Well, they're handmade, so not finally as a pejorative, just as an observation. Anyway, it finally came in, and it was. Yeah, I'm very happy with it. I love the like not well, I like the cover art, but I'm trying to say I like the back cover, you know, just like the CD, the insert, stuff like that. It's cool. It's very cool. Uh-oh. Whoa, god, I got overwhelmed. I got overwhelmed, so I just jumped into the fucking sea. I love how they don't even have the water splash in this game. They just fall through the floor. By the way, my cats hop. So my big cat Hannah, she doesn't hop. That's the one that's sick. Currently, she doesn't hop. When I say hop, I mean like when they run. They, instead of running like, you know, when you think of a cat that's running, that you think like, oh, you know, you just think of a cat running. Instead, they. What my other small cat does, and what in turn, because that cat does it, our kitten has started doing it as well when he's running. They like, I mean, they hop like a bunny when they run. They I don't know how to, I mean, you know what hopping is? They put like they hop like 2 feet at a time, or 2 paws at a time, and it's incredible to watch. It's a miracle of physics. I don't know how they do it, but yeah, they both hop. I remember, like, sorry, I got distracted. I remember, like, earlier in the year, my mom was just talking about, like, stuff that was going on, and she said, did you see they passed the big beautiful bill today? And then my dad said, is that the one with Diddy? Which is hilarious on a lot of different levels. Like, I love to imagine that they passed a bill about Diddy. Why the fuck would they pass a bill about Diddy? So I guess it does look like my flight is based on height, maybe? It's hard to say. But anyway, I've been still watching that series of the American dude in the Balkans building like that house. I gotta say, I love the Balkans like archetype, cause it's like, I laughed so hard when the guy was like, yeah, and then my neighbor got me a new window, and then it just shows a video of the most Balkan looking dude in the whole world. Like like maybe like 40 years old, white, huge beer gut, shirtless, so you know, nipples full out, and he's pretty much completely bald except for like you know, he has like a buzz cut, but like a super buzz cut, and he has like glasses, rectangle glass. Rectangle glasses that are too small for his face. It's such a perfect fucking archetype. Hold on, I gotta show you a photo of it because it's so perfect. Oh, of course, he has sandals on as well. How do I open a photo on? Okay, wait, hold on. Yes, open link. Here we go. It's so beautiful. This is, of course, the basketball shorts. You gotta have the basketball shorts. But wow, like I don't know how, but this is the most Balkan face you'll ever see. It's so beautiful. It's seriously PP Hammer and his pneum, pneuma, pneumatic. What does pneumatic mean? I didn't even think about that. Maybe I shouldn't play this game actually because I didn't like the. If it was a direct lift, I really didn't like it. Well, um, of or relating to air. Oh, I guess like compressed air. That makes sense because I think they are using compressed air to like disintegrate the sand or something. I don't know. I don't fucking remember. Anyway, I was talking earlier about that Young Lean tape, and you know, one thing that I think about is the semantics behind a few things in the music world. One of them being mixtape, because it does seem like mixtape. Well, I've kind of talked about this already during my Cry of Fear series, but wait, I did talk about mixtape during my Cry of Fear series. But one thing I didn't talk about during my Cry of Fear series is the term demo, because demo has kind of also similarly to mixtape, doesn't really have a meaning anymore. It's kind of lost a lot of its meaning over the years. So there's really like two things that demo could mean. It could mean like a demo of a song that's then later finished. For instance, like, you know, the Beatles, they have demos that are like, you know, like Hey Jude. Is that a Beatles song? I think so. You know, of like Hey Jude or whatever. And it's just like a simpler. Oh shit. Oh, I can do it in midair if I'm fucking quick with it though. Look at that. Okay, stop. Anyway, you know, they have like a demo version of Hey Jude or whatever. And, you know, it's like the same song as the finished Hey Jude, but, you know, some elements are changed. Maybe they don't have the guitar or like the same guitar notes or whatever. You know, it's like it's a demo of it. But then demo can also mean, and it's particularly this definition in the metal world, and particularly black metal, demo doesn't really mean in that world a demo like of a song that's later finished. A demo is just kind of if they call it a demo, I guess, but it kind of serves the purpose of like, well, back in the 90s, it served the purpose of being self-released and kind of just quick ideas that the band had, right? But mostly that it was self-released and, oh, one-upper, really? Self-released and typically cheap and sold at like shows or traded as well, like traded with other bands for their demos. Or like sold to fans at shows, or sold to like event organizers, so you know they get an idea what type of music that they make. But you know that was during the 90s with cassette culture, and I just realized that these are falling. And I also just realized I can bypass this entire level by turning into a bat, so I'm gonna turn into a bat. But you know that was during the 90s, during cassette culture. But now bands release demos, they don't have to because it's just digital. So now it kind of has the meaning of just the semantic meaning of it kind of just feeling like a demo, you know, maybe it's just kind of more quicker ideas, not really an official release, you know, maybe not something the band wants to call their album or whatever, you know, maybe they want their album to be more finished or with more polished ideas, etc. But, you know, you don't have the much more codifiable definition anymore. Same goes with mixtape. It's just kind of, you know, if the band calls it that, then you just gotta go by band definition, really. So can I just fly across this chasm? I feel like I could if I was better at the game. Oh, if I did it, if I could change back in midair. But really, you gotta be like, you gotta be kind of skilled to do that. Ah! Oh, change! Wait, why aren't you changing into a bat? Change into a bat. Why can't you change into a bat? Why are you not changing into a bat? Guy, I thought you were a bat. You're not changing into the damn bat. If I go back to the beginning of the stage, I'm crashing out. I think I might be here for like the rest of time. I don't. This might span like the next 4 episodes. Dear God. Okay. That was kind of my fault though, because I think I could have gone up and finished the level, but I wanted to see what was to the left. Whatever. You know about Morhun? The German chicken? Because I was watching Scott the Woz did an episode on his second channel semi-recently where he played the remastered Morhuns on the PS5, like the remastered, or the remakes, I guess, on the PS5. And, you know, he didn't really, like, know the history of Morhun. I can't blame him. But, like, Morhun was insanely popular, like, computer game in Germany in the late 90s, early 2000s. It was, like, hella popular. Like, it was there, like, fucking Call of Duty. If you don't know what Morhun is, it's a game where you shoot chickens. Yeah, you just kind of shoot chickens. Like, it's like a gallery shooter, I think they're called. Or like it's just kind of like a fixed shooter where you just have like a like a fixed screen. Well, that can scroll in the case of Morhun, but a fixed screen where it's just the crosshair, and I think like Duck Hunt, right? But instead of shooting birds, you're shooting chickens, and you're using a computer mouse or a joystick, etc., and not a light gun. But you know, I did play one of the Morhun games on Game Boy Advance, like a while ago. It wasn't that bad. I approve of Morhun. That was clean. Okay. Now we go full bat mode. How did I change mid-air that one time, but then when I tried it, like, when I was just on the ground earlier, my ass wasn't even changing? Does it make sense? I woke up this morning. Well, I didn't have a great night's sleep because I keep waking up in the middle of the night. I always just wake up in the middle of the night, and then I can't go back to sleep, and then I lay there for like 2 hours, and then I eventually go back to sleep. But it sucks. Same thing happened last night, but I woke up at like 3, but like early 3, like 2:50 type 3. But yeah, yeah. And but then I eventually did fall back to sleep. But when I woke up at like 4 in the morning or something again, I was just like rustling in my bed, and then I felt something. Like I kind of like flicked my blanket towards my face, and I felt something land on my face, and it freaked me the fuck out. So then I turned on my flashlight to see what it was, and it was just a whole ass Lay's potato chip. Like, okay, occasionally I come across chip crumbs in my bed, you know, just like little crumbs. But how the hell did a whole fucking chip get there? I've never had a whole chip just appear. How does that fall out of the bag and into my bed? I don't understand. I pulled a chip out of the bag. Where did that come from? It doesn't make sense. I do forgive bees though. I saw a photo that was like your lunch with bees. That's a really funny way to put it. Your lunch with bees. It wasn't your lunch with bees. It was like your lunch with bee pollination. But I like your lunch with bees. It was like your lunch with bees, your lunch without bees. And with bees, it was like a burger and fucking, you know, fries and, oh! See, I was able to change midair there. What the hell is the deal with this shit? It was like a burger and fries, and, you know, the burger had like fucking lettuce and tomatoes, and there was a chocolate milkshake with a cherry and whipped cream. But then it showed like your lunch with no bees, and it was just 2 pieces of bread and an empty glass. And I was like, you know what? Maybe I've been too mean to bees. I mean, I've never really hated bees. I don't like wasps, but you know, I've just never like, really? You're telling me that there's not any secrets here? Really? I literally don't believe you. My controller unplugged though, so give me a second. Anyway, yeah, I've never, but you know, they're just still kind of like, bees are kind of fucked up. I thought I was the other guy. Hold on. Bees are kind of fucked up though. They're loud and in my ear, and I don't like them. But you know, I don't harm them. I just kind of didn't like them. But you know, maybe I've been too harsh on them. So I do forgive bees. And I do hope that bees forgive me back. Because you know, everyone has the power to change. And I'm ready to change my stance on bees. So to all the bees, I fuck with you. I fuck with bees. I don't fuck with wasps though. Yeah, I don't hate them. I don't really hate a lot of things. But they're on thin ice for sure. They're definitely on thin ice. My strat with finding books to read, or non-fiction books and like essays and articles and stuff like that are like good and informational. My strat is to go to a Wikipedia page and just browse the sources list. That shit is like my secret weapon. It's so good. You find so many cool books, so many cool little things just hidden away, and well, not really hidden away. It's kind of like right in public view. Why? Why would that happen? Anyway, but yeah, like you ever want to do research on like a topic? Just go to like the Neanderthal Wikipedia page and look at all the books they have in there. It's like humans 500 years ago, the Neanderthal book about Neanderthal #2, so you know, stuff like that. It's how I found well, I don't think I have any examples actually, sorry. But that one just fell there. Okay, we're good. We're good. No, we're not good. Okay, no, we're good. So why did that just immediately change? Why can't I bat again? I can't turn into a bat right now. Why? Okay, what if I changed back to Richter? Sorry, his name is Trevor. What if I change back to Trevor and then back to Alucard? Do you let me bat now? No? Oh, it's because I'm out of hearts. Maybe? No, that wouldn't make sense. Okay, so what do? I'm out of hearts, out of road, out of car, I don't know where I'm gonna... I already made that fucking reference. What do? I have an idea. It didn't work. I was hoping I could get the bounce and bounce up there. I don't know what I want to do though. I can't fly with Alucard. It's not letting me. I'm pressing down and jump. It's not. Huh. Nope, still doesn't work. Okay, but my whole ass leg's asleep. Okay, well I can't do anything. I can't. Okay, I don't know what that is. It based on hearts? I have 5 hearts now. If I use this, I do use a heart. I didn't know that. I didn't know it all is based on hearts. Anyway, I guess I'll play as Alucard just because switching so much is quite annoying. But no, I don't get to use my... Wait, no, I can't play as Alucard. I can't play as Alucard because I need the axe to be able to like do this level, the boss. I can't do the boss as normal guy. Here, now I want to die. Oh my god, this is fucking annoying. Oh my god, Oh, does it use like hearts on like a temporal basis? That really made no sense. But like if I continue flying, does it use more hearts continually as I'm flying? It does! What the fuck? I had no damn idea. Okay, so that's why I kept not, not being able to reach places. It's because I ran out of damn hearts. No one told me this. Okay, good to know. Good to know. I gotta Trevor this though, because I need to use the axe. What do you think? Hedge your bets. Will I be able to finish this level today? Who knows? I have another, how long is that? 25 minutes? Yeah, I have another 25 minutes. I'm tired. I need to check my email. I haven't checked my email in 30 minutes. That's too long. They could have emailed me in that time and said respond within 30 minutes. And then like I'm fucked. Dear God, this does take forever. No, I just gotta lock in. You know what? I'll be right back though. I'm gonna check on my cat. Apparently, my mom found her just laying in the litter box. So she had to remove her and then clean her because she was covered in litter. Don't do that, please. Stop getting overwhelmed and just like hitting buttons when you see one bat. Yeah, we're gonna leave for the vet in like 45 minutes. So I have time to finish this episode. And I really fucking hope I can because, alright. Because I'm getting fucking sick of this level. I don't know how much damn longer I can do this level for. This fucking Resident Evil ass door opening isn't helping either. In terms of length, I mean. Alright. You fucker. I want to see, how many hearts does it take up to like do this venture? So I had 13. Now I have 11. So it only took 2. Just now I gotta be wary whenever I'm... Well, I gotta be wary for 2 reasons. One, I gotta try and get as many hearts as possible, of course. And 2, did I already say 2? I meant 1. 1, wait... One, I gotta try to get as many hearts as possible. 2, I gotta try and use as little hearts as possible when flying, of course. I gotta be frugal, basically, is what I'm saying. That one candle there does sometimes drop heart. Most of the time it just drops holy water though. Which you would think I would want, because holy water is good, but not against this boss. Because holy water goes down and this boss is all up. See? I'm saying that like you are starting this series at this episode for some reason. I don't know why you would. Maybe you are. I don't know. There you go. Hopefully I'm able to record some D&D today. Because I did read enough to actually have stuff to talk about while I'm recording. That's the main reason. If I don't record a D&D episode at a day, it's either, one, I just don't have time to record 2 episodes in a day some days. And 2, I just don't feel like it. But the most likely explanation is that I just don't have enough to talk about the Play-Doh. So, you know, I try to read at least a few pages of the book in between episodes. Because that gives me stuff to talk about. But, yeah, I'm just kind of hoping the vet goes well. That's kind of the biggest thing that might not get me to record today. So we'll see. I've decided I want to climb this for as long as possible because then I get less time in the air. Or more time in the... No, yeah, less time in the air. Less time to be a bat, which... Okay. Let's carry on, let's carry on. Okay, that was bullshit. You gotta admit that was bullshit. Okay, that was bullshit too. Kinda. Okay, that was all bullshit. And fuck you. I don't want to die. A very ominous statement, but okay, well, I'm dead. So I think it falls, yeah, there first. Then I jump up here. I only have 5 hearts now? Fucking hell. Are you even able to make this trek with 5 hearts? I think barely, but I'm gonna have to climb all the way up this mountain first. Damn, this shit is just like Garfield, Labyrinth, Mickey Mouse 4, the real Ghostbusters. What a horrible stage. I don't like this stage. I went from, you know, liking it at first, just, you know, just my default, because it's a fun game. And then to not really liking it as I played it more. Now I don't like this stage. I've been playing it too damn much. I need a break from this fucking stage. When does it start dropping blocks on this pillar? I don't know. Probably about now, so let's go. If I can make it. Oh, that was nice. That was nice. I made it all the way up. Okay. Axe will do me well. I think. Yeah, that was sick. Oh, but they have the range of a Titan. And not a good Titan? I don't know. Yeah, I gotta be wary because that spider spawns. They spawn in troves, motherfucker. They spawn in troves. Alright. There we go. I don't know if I'm still in the range of if I die here, if I go like all the way back to at the tower part. Anyway, I'm gonna get a 1-up here, which is nice. Oh shit, I'm drinking water, chill. Okay, so I should be able to just kinda, you know, let's go up here. Okay, but this part is fucked up though, because it's all, oops, all Medusa heads or whatever. And then you're at a part where like you can't sit anywhere. Oh, well, I died from damage. As opposed to like dying from falling through the floor, I mean. So I guess if I had a bunch of hearts, it would be good to just fly to the left, because then you won't have to deal with all the Medusa heads. But okay, that was sick. I don't really have a choice, do I? All right, that was my fault. I take full responsibility for my actions in that scenario. Oh shit! I thought that. Oh, I hit the fucking candle and not the bat. I'm gonna jump to avoid this guy. That was sick. So I can really just not... I don't have any moments to stand. Wow. As I was saying it too. I'm losing my shit. This level is my fucking bane. It's my Achilles heel. Is that how that statement is? I don't think it is. Whatever. It's my Achilles heel. I do fuck with. Oh, nope. I can't talk about it. It's a Play-Doh related thing. I gotta talk about it in my RPG episode. I was thinking about though, because this video that I saw that was about like how, or it was like this graffiti, or graffito, as I learned is the plural. This graffito that was in Pompeii back in the, you know, all right, that was sick. Back, you know, when Pompeii was around. It was a graffito, and it's translated by like scholars. Wait, I need to look up the translation because I can't, or I need to look up the quote because I can't do it justice. What did I look up for this? Pompeii gay graffiti. Recently discovered ancient Roman gay graffiti. Okay, so it said, "Weep, you girls, my." Weep, you girls, my penis has given you up. Now it penetrates men's behinds. Goodbye, wondrous femininity. But it's been. I love this one. Theophilus, don't perform oral sex on girls against the seawall like a dog. Gee, I hope your hemorrhoids rub together so much they hurt worse than they ever have before. Anyway, that one about men's behinds has been translated as well by other Latin scholars as like, you know, because that phrase is kind of like, you know, it's very olden sounding, just the way it's written. So it's kind of been translated before as well into using more like modern words, and you know, using more like, because you know the words have like more vulgar connotations, so using more vulgar words that we have in our I was about to say discography, in our lexicon. Very interesting. But yeah, they were just doing shit. We've always just been doing shit. We're still just doing shit. Can you believe that? What was that quote from Tumblr that was like something, what does it mean to exist or something, you know what I'm talking about? Nope, don't. Oh, you fucker. So now I gotta deal with. I think that should heal me, the feast that I'll be getting from the meat. we got or we get like Instacart to get our groceries. They didn't get our fucking hot dog meats. We're gonna have hot dogs. We can't have hot dogs now. That's fine. I don't blame the workers. They probably just didn't have hot dogs there. Or they forgot. Oh my god, my voice. Or they forgot, which is also fair. I don't blame them for that either. I would forget too. you fucking come here? Oh my god. I guess I'll use this chance to ascend. That was a sick double shot though, you can't lie. I had 10 more minutes to beat this level? I don't fucking know if it's happening in 10 minutes. That's not a long time. Feels like a long time. Excuse me. Can't even blame it on my coffee, my hiccups today. Or my burps. What are they? Hiccups, burps? That wasn't really a hiccup or a burp. I guess it was a hiccup. But usually when you think hiccup, you think of like continuous hiccup. Which I don't get often, thankfully. When I do, though, it lasts like 3 hours. Then I have to like sit upside down and drink water. Or like drink water and then lay upside down and hold my breath or something. I think that was the strat that worked last time. I had the hiccups for like 2 hours straight. I think I did that and it worked. I don't know. It was fucking miserable though. I kind of was just hoping for like the first 30 minutes that they would just go right naturally, but they just kept coming. I was like, I gotta do something about this. So I tried like, you know, all the different strats, but that was the one that worked finally. I probably get hiccups, like continual hiccups, like once a year. I definitely wouldn't say any more than that. It might be less than that. It might be like once every 2 years, once every 3 years, etc. But at least once a year, I'd say is accurate. Let's go up one more after this. Who thought this shit was a good idea? Now we ascend. Alright. That's okay. We tanked those. Look at that. Do I still have my chocolate bar? What? My axe? I mean? Oop. Controller. Please don't fuck me up. Not a bad time, actually, if the controller disconnect, but not really any time is a good time. Alright. So if you die here, then you're it's kinda fucked up though, because you gotta go back a long way. I don't even have time to grab the heart because that spider's gonna respawn. Oh, that was good. That was good timing. Oh, I'm dead. So please respawn me here or I'm crashing out. Oh. Go fuck yourself. Oh, mighty one. Nah, that's chill. Nope, not yet. Not yet. Too early. Premature. I'm always, what does Isaac Brock say? He said, I'll tell you this what he said. When I have sex, I'm always thinking about the payment so I can avoid premature ejaculation. He was cooking with that song. That song's overhated. I don't think it's really hated. I think it's just disliked. That song's over-disliked. I love that song. One Night Diner. I saw this video of this old dude doing like float on karaoke at a bar, and he was fucking into that shit. He was screaming those lyrics. It sounded exactly like Isaac Brock, except for but less tonal variance, I guess, because it was kind of just like a straight scream. You know, when Isaac Brock does it, he goes like ah! He doesn't go like that. He goes like, I bat my car into a cop car. You know, he goes like the cop car. The karaoke person didn't do that. They were just screaming it. This is my last life? Oh, fuck. This isn't looking too good. Damn, maybe I might have to make more fucking thumbnails. I only prepared like 5 episodes of thumbnails. But at this rate, I think this one level is gonna up my episode count by like 3. At least by 1. Maybe even at least by 2. I can only hope that I'm able to lock in. How much time left in the episode? 5 more minutes? I don't think I'm beating this level in 5 minutes, I'm gonna be honest with you. Okay, so does this drop it? Yes, it does. Around there. Okay. Oh! That was huge. God, that's so fucking difficult. Well, not really difficult, I guess, but just hairy. Got out of the way of that. Okay, I don't have the range to be fucking around with you. Oh, I don't have the... Okay, we go. We go. Ooh. Let me try and get both of these. Nice. Okay, my foot's falling asleep, but it's chill. Okay, well at least I'm gonna get a 1-up over here. I hope. I got 4 more minutes. Do you think I can beat this level in 4 minutes? Probably not. I'll probably have to... I don't know, maybe I can. Maybe I can lock in and do it. Okay, stop. Leg needs to stop fucking falling asleep. Am I still level 1 whip? I am. Not anymore. Okay. Ah, oh, God, my leg is so fucking asleep. Jesus. Why do they do that shit? I want to learn. I want to learn why. I need to learn why. Because it's fucking bullshit. That's all I'm saying. Ah, okay. Okay. Oh no! Oh, my input. It's okay. 1 life left, but infinite courage. Not really. I'm kind of demoralized. Not like, you know, just I'm not moralized. I'm not really demoralized. I'm kind of just like neutral morality. But I kind of need, like, positive morality to be able to complete this bullshit. No! Fuck you. Yeah, give me the password. It's the same password that I was using before, I think. Yeah, that's the same password. Oh, alright. Well, what do I do for 2 minutes? You know, I think I'll, what should I do? I don't know. Oh, God, I'm tired. Today, episode 2 of Castlevania 2 went up. Today is October 8th. I don't think I said that. Today is October 8th, though. What stage is this? Is this the Hall of the Skull Knight King? Actually, this may be like a... Oh my god, there's a lot of fucking stages. Oh god, okay. I don't know, this might be a game where I have to play through it again in order to get all the stages, god, but I'm not sure. Let's see, what's going up tomorrow? Tomorrow is, oh, the first episode of D&D. Nice. And then more Castlevania 2, then D&D, then Castlevania 2, then D&D, then Castlevania 3. How much time do I have left? 30 more seconds? God, my Cry of Fear videos, they definitely hit like a year ago, they hit the YouTube like sleep algorithm where people like it'll come up in people's algorithm while they're sleeping and like it'll play the whole video while they're asleep. So like I have from like last year my Cry of Fear video. Hold on, I gotta go to the analytics on it because it's fucking hilarious. My Cry of Fear video part two, I believe. Yeah, part two has 1,700 views. If I go to the analytics, it has a watch time of 2,000 hours. 2 fucking thousand hours. And if I look at the engagement on it, the average view duration is 1 hour, which is fucking hilarious. But yeah, people just fell asleep to it, or like fell asleep with it on. So fucking funny. But it gave me 2,000 channel watch hours. And currently I have total, by the way, 2,500. So, okay, well, goodbye. I'm gonna take my cat to the vet and hope it's all good. Goodbye.